Hey family, it's Netta with Black Lives Count, and I'm back at you, and I'm with another video again. Family, I am talking about those brothers that have created the Sahel, the AES, okay? I'm telling you, these brothers are the real deal. They are. And of course, you already know I'm talking about the countries in the continent of Africa, which are Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. Okay, let me just get into this real quick because it's so exciting. The AES, which is the Alliance of Sahel States, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, have just signed an agreement with Russia for the upcoming launch of a telecommunications satellite that will cover all three countries of the alliance while awaiting the three high-altitude satellites ordered from Russia in November of 2024, under agreement signed with the Russian company Roscosmos, with delivery scheduled within 4 years. These include a communication satellite, a detection satellite, and a radar satellite for defense and security. The three agreements also included the training of young Burkinabe, Malians, and Nigerians in satellite operations who will take control of these satellites after their deployment. It should also be recalled that during the Russia-Africa Ministerial Summit in 2024, Burkina Faso signed an agreement with Russia for the joint construction of satellites, which would also mean the transfer of knowledge in the space field. I am so delighted that these three young countries and young men are taking their countries pivoting it into a whole nother atmosphere. I'm so happy for that. They deserve this. And in order for the African countries that really want to gain their independence from the West, this is going to be a necessary thing. They're going to be able to have to engage with their own satellite and technological operations. They're going to have to be able to build and develop their own their own nuclear capabilities, because it is time for Africa to have nuclear capabilities so that they can protect themselves against the predators that are out here called the West. It is time. And I'm very happy to see this is happening. I think I said I want to eventually visit Burkina Faso. I would love to visit Niger as well as Mali. But I am so thrilled that these three young men are catapulting their countries into a whole nother realm. And it's about time. Hopefully, many more of the African nations will look at this and will also try to take action and become more independent and sovereign, so that they can, have their independence and be in a position to protect themselves. Because, this situation where the West and is stealing and taking and demanding their resources and paying them pennies on the dollar, if that, they may just be even just taking, okay? It has to stop. It has to stop. Africa, please, it has to stop. See, I know the West is trying to build that, they're trying to funnel resources from the African continent into the West. And so they're building these underwater, things where they can be able to pull the resources right from the continent and direct them right to where they want them to go. That should be a no-no. That should be an absolutely hell no. They should not be allowed, and the African continent should be taking every measure they can to prohibit it. But see, what's been the issue has been the UN. The UN has assisted the West in doing everything that they have wanted to do to the continent of Africa. But now that the U.S. wants to take Greenland, it's just like, oh hell no, we can't allow that. But you've been allowing everything that they've been doing to the continent of Africa, but you can't allow that. So Africans, this should show you that they're not your friends. They never were your friends. They came over and they have pillaged and they have did everything they could and taken the resources and tried to leave your countries in very bad, in a very bad downfall, economic climb. And now it is time for your leaders to stand up and say, this is not happening in this country anymore. And even if they do it one by one, they have to just do it. Because at the end of the day, the fight is going to be for Africa. Trust and know this. That's why I'm trying to get my ass over there and buy something. Some property, something. Okay? Because the fight is going to be for Africa. And it's going to take all hands on deck. Because this here is going down in the gutter. The United States, France, the UK, it's all going down in the gutter, and they know it. And so their next step is to take over Africa. That's what they want to do eventually. So, we have to just honestly get serious with these threats, because that's what these are. These are threats. And hopefully, I pray that all 54 African countries will develop a sense of security and try to make sure that they have complete sovereignty and independence from the West and everybody else. That's what we hope and pray. Alright, family, let me know what you think down in the comments. What say you? And I thank you so much for watching the video, for liking it and sharing it if you feel so obligated to do so. Drop your comments down in the comment section. And if you're not a subscriber, we would love to have you as a subscriber. And we thank you so much for watching the videos. Alright, family. Peace, love, and blessings, and black power to you. Take care. Bye-bye.